Caverton Offshore Support Plc held its first post-listing annual general meeting at the Intercontinental Hotel, Lagos. In his opening address, the chairman of the company, Mr. Aderemi Makanjuola, spoke on the growth of the shareholder base of the company.
This year, shareholders meeting is a bit different because last year we had just 300 members. As of today, we have over 481. So it goes to show that this is your company and you are all welcome and well appreciated. And we hope next year it will be bigger than this.
Yes, 1,000.
Thank you very much.
Posting a 2013 profit after tax of 1.87 billion naira, the independent auditor, Ernst & Young, gave the company a clean bill of health in its financials.
Ernst & Young, ECN & Co., Independent Auditors Report, the members of Caverton Offshore Support Plc. Report on the consolidated financial statements. We have audited the accompanying consolidated financial statements of Caverton Offshore Support Plc and its subsidiaries, which comprise the consolidated financial position as at 31 December 2013, consolidated statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, and consolidated statement of cash flows for the year then ended.
Shareholders commended the company on its recent listing, payment of 12 kobo dividend, and diversification plans which will boost its operations.
And that is to say thank you once again very much, Mr. Chairman, for allowing us to share in this beautiful cake. Actually, the cake was already baked before we were invited to come and share in it. So I say thank you.
In his remarks, the CEO of the company, Mr. Olabode Makanjuola, assured the shareholders of the company's commitment to upholding corporate governance, supporting human capital development in the country, diversification of its operations, and creating value.
On the corporate governance issue, we've taken note of what you've said. We appreciate that. We've actually made note of it ourselves. We made mention that we only came on board on the 20th, and I crave your indulgence and forgiveness for not reaching out to you all in terms of an additional member for the audit committee. We have decided, well, we intend to approach the shareholders for an additional member of the audit committee. We are in the process of restructuring that audit committee and will be communicating that to you shortly. In terms of the composition of the other board committees, this has also been noted. With regards to our CSR, I think a gentleman noted we built a facility in Mina. I think that's just one of the many things that we've done. I think that's the most notable thing that we have. And we put that in because we're actually doing a handover the next 2 weeks. However, that's not to say we haven't done a lot with regards to CSR. Education, as you all know, is the backbone of any economy or any nation. And apart from what we're doing with the tertiary organizations, we actually train, I think my MD confirmed, over 100 pilots and engineers. Yeah. We spend quite a bit. Yes, I think these are things that we're going to be conveying to you all as time goes on. We are in the process of building the first training center in Nigeria for pilots and engineers. Sorry? Well, first in Africa. Wow! And as the chairman has always said, he believes in the future and Caverton does believe in the future. And together, I'm sure we can build a better future for Nigeria. With regards to diversification, we have a lot of plans in terms of our diversification. As you know, our business is not just in the aviation side, we're also in the marine side. We're looking at diversifying our business, not just in terms of operations, but also in geographic. Your company is already operating in Cameroon, and we have plans to operate across sub-Saharan Africa. Now, in terms of our stock appreciation, as you said, and one of the key words that we've all learned since coming onto the force is disclosure, disclosure, disclosure. I'm sure you've all seen quite a number of announceables. I can assure you that your company has a number of announceables that will be coming over the next couple of weeks, a couple of months, that will at least guarantee the faith that you've all entrusted in us. It's important to note that Caverton is a big family. It started out as a family business, but we are now evolving into a global conglomerate. We are happy to have you all.
Congratulations, Caverton had its first AGM after listing on NSE. How do you feel about this event?
Well, it's a learning process. We're very happy to be here. As you know, we listed not barely a month ago on the 20th of May, and we see the company growing from strength to strength. Already we've made quite a few announceables in terms of the direction the company is going, and over the next couple of months there will be a lot more in terms of disclosure, in terms of the company's activities and where we're going with that.
You paid about 12.5 kobo to the shareholders as dividend. How do you feel, and what was the response of the shareholders today?
I think the shareholders were happy with that. I think we, as a company operating in a highly capital-intensive sector, we try to find a fine balance between payments, rewarding our shareholders, and also bearing in mind the company's aspirations in terms of growth and investments. So I think for the first time as a listed company, the dividend payments that we made was seen as a welcome development. I should add that since 2008, when we did our private placement, we have actually been paying dividends year on year, and it has been on the increase. But like I said, it's really about balancing our investment plans with as well as rewarding our shareholders. It is our plan to continue this tradition.
In terms of operations, some of the shareholders are talking about diversification. We know that you've carved a niche in the area of marine and aviation logistics and support. What do you have to say to the diversification prospects?
Like I said, we're not just looking at diversification operationally, we're looking at diversification geographically. We have started operations in Cameroon. We have a contract in Cameroon that will last up until 2021. We're looking at opportunities across sub-Saharan Africa, as far afield as South Africa and Mozambique, and as close next door to us in Ghana as well. So in terms of our diversification, we're looking at our geographical diversification. From an operational point of view, we're also looking to offer third-party maintenance. We are a registered or an authorized third-party maintenance facility. We're also looking at training and offering third-party services to other operators as well. There will be some announcements that will show exactly the direction the company is taking in terms of training and other business diversification.